I know.
Okay, this is a very, very funny guy. Give it up for Big Bob.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to play off everybody else's material tonight. How you guys doing? How you doing? I was in New York City. I'm going up the elevator with a bunch of Russian friends of mine, and I go, "Hey, man, how you doing?" The guy behind it, the guy running the elevator. They have a guy that runs the elevator there. That's how big the elevators are. I said, "How you doing?" He goes, "No, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, forget about it." He goes, "You do that better than we do." Everybody goes, "That's Joey Tribbiani from Friends, right?" It's like, "No, that's Ricky Corielli from Hoboken. He's a friend of mine." All right. So anyway, playing off some of the other stuff, I'd fuck a can of worms if you warm them up. I used to say if you hold them still, but I like it when they squirm. Thank you. Jamie didn't go to that yoga class, but I went. Oh yeah. What are they, yoga pants, yoga tights, what are those things? I don't care. Everybody should wear those. I'm sitting there, I'm looking in the back of the class, I'm looking, it's like, Jesus Christ, I got the biggest boobs in this place. Maybe you had to be there for that one. All right. Got any Catholics here? I went to Catholic school. What was funny about that? Did I miss something? Just jump right into the religion after all the sex. Is that what it was? Trust me, there's plenty of sex in religion. Took me like 5 minutes to get in trouble. First grade, the nun says, "Put your hand out on the desk." So I put my hand out on the desk and she whacked me with this pointer. So it took me like 5 minutes to get in trouble again, because I'm me. And she says, "Put your hand out on the desk." And I said, "No." And she said, "Why not?" And I said, "Because my mom sent me to school to learn, and I learned if I put my hand out on the desk, you're going to whack me with that pointer." So they grabbed me by my ear and dragged me off down to Mother Superior's office, and they pulled my pants down and spanked me, and I got a major rager and I shook it at her. I guess that's when I got my first nasty habit. A groan is as good as a laugh to a comedian. Just so you know. It means you got it. You don't have to like it. Comedy's like throwing grenades. You can't worry about casualties. You're very attractive. What's your name?
What?
Yeah, what's your name?
Jen.
Tara?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Jen.
That's awesome.
You're not homeless, are you? Because I like to date the homeless. Because when the date's over, drop them off anywhere. You people are sick. I like that in an audience. All right. So anyway, got any pot smokers here? Can't believe it, huh? Kidding me. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about, eating pussy. I just seen a thing on Facebook today. The University of Massachusetts, no, State of Massachusetts University, just said that oral sex going down on women cures cancer.
Of course it is.
No wonder I'm cancer-free. All right. Prove it.
Okay.
All right. Guy comes up to me. I'm hanging outside a club. He goes, "Hey, Bob, you want to smoke some killer pot?" He pulled out this joint. He called it a blunt, but it was a joint. And he lit it, and he goes, "No, man, I'll have to pass." You gotta draw the line somewhere. How about smoking crack? Anybody here ever smoke crack?
Yep.
right, at least I'm not the only one. I gotta say that crack and heroin is not so popular because of good marketing. But you can tell you've been smoking too much crack because you'll think the car in front of you is following you. You'll be on the 40th floor. You think they're looking in the windows at you? You're locked in the bathroom. You think they're in the heater vent? Might be time for rehab right around then. But I was reading in the medical journals how women that are breastfeeding will pass cocaine through the mammary glands to the baby. Now, even though I've quit, I don't know if I could pass up a couple tits full. All right, how am I doing? Oh, yeah, okay. So, everybody working? I had a job once. I was an iron worker. You know how you can tell he's an iron worker? He'll refer to the third grade as my senior year. If he's the first one with his driver's license in the third grade, he might be an iron worker. Actually, that's not true, because if he's got his license, he's probably not walking iron. We like to drink. Hey, Ma, does everybody in the third grade got a dick this big? No, you're 18, you idiot. You know what's long and hard on an iron worker? Third grade. Come on, people, keep up. So anyway, you're at work. You ever notice when you're at work, the boss never comes by when you're working? He always comes by when you're taking a break. Welding lead, you gotta drag like 300 feet of it, you get it all laid out and everything's ready to go, and the boss comes by. What are you doing, man? Well, I got all set up and now I'm taking a break. Don't you have another speed? Yeah, but I didn't think you could handle it if I moved that slow. And then when the boss isn't around, this is what it's like. Welding, 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 keep them welders welding, keep that metal melting low high. Don't question your assignment, just weld that misalignment. It's been like that since left the assembly line. Weld them up, gouge them off, weld them up, gouge them off, weld them up, gouge them off, low high. You guys ain't old enough to remember right, are you? And then, a little while later, the boss comes by and there I am. What are you doing now, man? I'm fucking off. What's it look like I'm doing? As a matter of fact, the big boss came by a little while ago and he asked what I was doing. I told him he didn't have a need to know. He had to check with you. So you better come up with a good excuse or else you're going to get in trouble. And then you go out to lunch, you smoke a joint, you know, you're coming back, you got to hit the first your apprentice. You go, hey, do something about your face, you're going to get us all in trouble. You're walking across the beam after lunch, you see a safety guy down below, you reach in your bolt bag, you take a couple nuts and bolts and you wait until they're just about ready to hit and you holler, blow me! Scare the shit out of him, he runs and hides in the trailer, you know. Then the boss comes by at the end of the day and there I am. What are you doing now, man? I'm admiring my work. You're in big trouble. Did you throw a bunch of shit at the safety guy and holler, blow me? No, I was walking across the beam. I knocked my bolt bag. I said, look out, below me. But you know what? I worked at the World Trade Center. I was down there cleaning that up. I'm kind of proud of that one. It's okay to applaud that. Yeah, thank you. And I got real sick. I'm getting winded now. But, you know, when you get winded like that, I'm on like 4 inhalers now. I'm doing a lot better than I used to be. All right. And semi-acknowledged him. But my girlfriend was a saint. She put up with this shit because, you know, I was having some performance trouble. Because when you can't breathe, sometimes things don't work right, you know? So the doctor told me, you know, I thought they said Niagara, you know, when you get old, your hearing goes. And actually, it was working great, but it's kind of hard to wash off. And then he said, no, Viagra. And I said, that ain't the problem, doc. I don't have any trouble getting it up. It's finishing the job. So he got me on this thing here. Thank you. That's a great laugh. It was working great though. I was finishing. You know, because before I had this on, I would turn like red and then and blow, and then I'd pass out, you know? So, all of a sudden I started having trouble again. And I look down and my girlfriend's got this color chart next to my face. I said, what the fuck? I look down and she's crimping the hose. Apparently I was finishing too fast. Hey, you guys are great. My time's up. Bring you back to your January. Thank you very much.